Today we are looking at the Nitrux Linux. So this is the latest ISO file release in 2024. So let's quickly boot it in a live boot. So I'm running in a virtualization which is a VMware with 60 GB of hard disk, 4 GB of RAM, and my CPU is i5 1240p. So here is the desktop layout of the Nitrux Linux. So it took like 50 seconds to boot up on the desktop layout in my laptop, so it should be more or less in your PC. So let's first open the task manager. So this is a new look. Let's open the system monitor and then change the display monitor. So this is the latest version in 2024. I'm going to say everything here. So the version is Nitrux 3.2.1 and this is a KDE Plasma desktop environment, and the kernel version you get is 6.6.9-1 Liquorix. So right now in the beginning it is like a 1.3 GB of 4 GB of RAM, and CPU is around it's not a stable numbers, but it's between 50 and I don't know, under 50 I can say. That's it. So applications, historical. So let me first change the display settings so you can properly see everything. So I didn't open any of the apps or anything, I didn't run anything. So that was the base system resources. So let me change the resolution. My monitor is 1920 into 1080. You can change the orientation, refresh rate. You can't change the refresh rate, but you can scale the monitor or the display size. Let's keep this configuration. So let's get back here. Let's close this thing and let's put the system monitor in the right side corner throughout the video so you can see all the changes. Process. So let me show you all the process running right now. So these are all the process running right now. Own process, user process, system process. So it's bit of delay here and there, and it's bit of delay in the it is like a bit of laggy. It's not smooth. I'm using a 4 GB of RAM, but it's still not smooth. All the process. So these are all the process running right now. So let's put it to overview and let me put it in the right side corner throughout the video so you can see all the changes. So here is the, let's first check the all the available versions here. KDE Frameworks version is 5.114.0 and Nitrux is 3.2.1 build 311223.se, and Qt version is 5.15.11, and I already said the kernel version, so let's put it aside. And let's open the Firefox web browser and let's go to their official website and see all the changes in the KDE Frame, the Nitrux 3.2.1. Sorry, I'm stuttering because I'm a bit of tired. Try to ignore that. So it is bit of lag, not heavy lag. It is bit of it is taking a bit of hiccups in the loading, and there is no smooth running in the Nitrux. As you can see, the version you get in the Firefox is 121.0. I think this is the latest version you get. Let me close that thing and let me open about and support. Let me type in about support. So the ISO file released a few hours ago, like 7-8 hours ago. So the ISO files weren't downloading properly. For some reason website was also showing some 404 error like that. So I'm going to show you again in their official website. If it doesn't work, I'm going to show you how to work with it. So the Firefox version is here. So these are some of the information of the distro, some of the important information. If you don't need this information, you just skip this part. So this is all the information. If you can't see properly, you can just pause the video and read everything, or you can slow down the video in the YouTube settings. Playback speed, the default playback speed should be 1.0. Change it to 0.25 and you can see properly in a slow-mo. So this is all the information. Let's go to their official website, which is Nitrux, which is let me type in Nitrux Linux. Just type in this search term, and this is the website. The URL is nxos.org, verifying that you are not a robot. Let me verify this thing. So keep an eye on the system resources, and mouse pointer is also not working properly. It's doing weird things. Verify. So the RAM is almost 2 GB and CPU is going crazy. It is very bad in my laptop. It's a bad experience, as I can say. So it should be good on your PC, but in my laptop it's going crazy. The mouse pointers are not properly working. So the latest release is 3.2.1, and here is the release notes. Let's open the release notes. As you can see, it says as a 403 forbidden access to resource on the server is denied, and mouse pointer is doing weird things again. So this is the ISO file. So let's try to click on the download section, and you get the 403 error. I'm using a VPN, but still I'm unable to open this thing. So in order to unlock this thing, you just need to type in proxy website. In the Google, just pick someone in the top 3 links, something like a first one, proxysite.com. Just copy the URL. As you can see, keep an eye on the CPU. There is no stable in the CPU. There is no stable graph in the CPU. Let me paste the URL. Again, we need to verify that you are not a robot. So let me do that thing. Verify. Bicycles. So the mouse pointer is going crazy for some reason. I can't click on the exact place. It's going somewhere. So let's hide this thing. As you can see, there is a issue with the mouse pointer. So this is the latest release. So let's open the release notes. This is a bad experience using Nitrux Linux. The older version was good, but this version is going crazy for some reason. So the Nitrux 3. Again, the mouse pointer is having issue again. And as you can see, because of the CPU and RAM, I have the latest CPU, and this is the problem with the latest CPU. Even if you have the latest CPU, you still get this type of error. If you have low-end PC, I don't know what will happen to your PC. So this is still a live boot. I didn't install it on my PC. In the live boot, this is the problem. I don't know how it works on the installation. So what's new? So this is the build number, name, and the kernel you get. And the Firefox version you get is a 121.0. We already saw that. Let me show you again. So here is the version you get. Let's close that thing. And KDE Plasma version 5.27.10, as you can see. Let me show you that too. So here are all the versions, and here is some of the versions. So OpenRC to version 0.5.1, and Vulkan version is a 2023.Q4.2. So there is an issue with the mouse pointer. Even if you put it in the somewhere it's going crazy for some reason. So these are all the changes you get in the installation. User can decide to enable the password strength validation, high security, or not to use it. Use an insecure password, not recommended. So we added a help selection section. So these are all the changes. So you can change, you can look out in their official website. Pressing alt tab is now cover switch instead of big icons. Let's try that. Alt tab. As you can see, it's working properly. So you need to press on alt tab. So that is working properly. So updated MUI applications, configuration files, new Nitrux dark, some of the themes. So let me show you that. Wacom tablet finder window, and these are the themes, which is aqua and aqua dark. So this is a tiling window with polonium. So you can just go to their official website and read everything. If it didn't open the website, if you get a 404 error, you just do that all the process which I done. You just type in proxy website and use some of the website. If it works properly, you don't need to do that. And MAC randomization can be used for increased privacy by not closing the actual MAC address to the network. So these are all the changes. Plasma driver application menu, I already showed that. So you can directly read everything in their official website. So these are all the download links. Just to go with the ISO file or FastTorrent, SourceForge, OSDN. You can go with anything. Here is the checksum. So let me show you the download process. So it will take directly to their FastTorrent website or SourceForge. You can go there and download if you want. You can download with the torrent file, or you can go with the HTTPS, all those things. So let me close this thing because it's pretty weird. The mouse pointer is not working properly. Let's try to. So let's open the terminal and type in some commands to get some of the information. I don't know, for some reason CPU is almost 70-80%. It's going almost 100%. There is nothing wrong in my laptop, but in the distro it's having a lot of issue. There is no smooth transitions or anything like that. There is a lot of hiccups in using this Linux Nitrux 3.2.1. So let me type in some of the commands. inxi. Here is the information. Let's type in inxi-b. The older version doesn't have any this type of issues, but the latest version is I don't know, for some reason going crazy. The mouse pointers are not properly working. There is no smooth usage or the smoothness in the using Linux distro. So let's type in inxi-G. So these are all the information. You just pause the video and read everything. So again, it is taking a lot of time again. Keep an eye on the CPU and RAM. So as you can see, still nothing. Let's type in another command, which is cat:/etc/issue, and hit enter. Let's try neofetch now. Neofetch command not found. So let's try inxi-F. So instead of typing all this command, you can just directly type in inxi-sv8. So which will grab all the information in one command. Let's open the new tab. So it's working. So it is taking a bit of time here. I don't know how it works in when you install it on your main PC or in the hard disk. So this is a virtual disk and this is a live boot. I didn't install it. The live boot is like this, and I don't know how it works with the when you install it on your hard disk or a virtual disk. So let's type in inxi-sv8. So you get all the information in one command. So these are all the information. You can just pause the video or you can slow down the video. It's clearly up to you. Again, it is taking a lot of time to complete the command. So everything here, you can go check out all the network, audio, and CPU, RAM. All the information will be available here. So here is all the information. You just pause the video and read everything. So let's close this thing. Let's try Hstop and close the terminal. Here is the Hstop. Let's close the Hstop. Again, issue with the mouse pointer. Now let's go with the installation. I don't want to install this Nitrux on my virtual disk or a hard disk. I'm just going to show you the process and some of the language, all those things. So welcome to Nitrux OS 3.2.1. So this is the build number, which is .sc. First you need to choose your language. The default will be American English. So there are plenty of languages available here. Click on next. Region. You can choose your region. I'm choosing America Los Angeles. So you need to choose your keyboard. Mine is Dell. Let me choose that Dell keyboard. Click on next. English United States. You need to provide your username, password, all those things. So enable password strength validation. This is the new thing they mentioned in the official website. Enable automatic login. So this was already available. So I don't need enable password strength validation because for the sake of the video I'm choosing the simple password. Don't do the simple password thing. You always provide the strongest password and remember the password. It will be a good idea, or write down the password. So if you even forget, you can just open the book and type in the password. So let's try the username and password. Use username for the account. Let me type in the password. The mouse pointer has a lot of issues for some reason. I'm choosing the simple password. 12345 12345. Don't provide this type of password. Enable password strength if you want. Enable password strength validation. So click on next. So here is the partitions. You need to choose your hard disk. If you have multiple hard disks, you need to choose the exact hard disk wherever you want to install, or the destination of the installation. So if you choose the erase disk, it's going to delete the complete hard disk or erase everything which is available in that hard disk, and it will install the Nitrux Linux. So if you choose this option, it's going to erase. And the manual partitioning is the option which you get like a dual boot options, or you get another operating system with the alongside the current operating system. So that's the meaning of the manual partitioning. So you can choose any option you want here. If you want to encrypt your system, you can encrypt your system by providing the both the passwords, which should be same in the both the boxes. And here is the bootloader location. You can choose anything here, or you can do that later. You need to know what you are doing in the installation process. If you can't do this, you can just watch another channels who has made how to install the Linux distro on your hard disk or a virtual disk. So I don't have any problem with watching another channel. Go check others channel and see how to install that. So always don't watch someone's video and try to install. Try to watch like a 4 or 5 videos of another channel, like multiple channels, and go with the installation. Don't just look in my channel and go with the installation. You need to go look out like a 5 to 6 videos of different channels and go with the installation, because it's your PC. You should be responsible for your PC. So that's the advice I'm giving here. So after clicking on next, Let me uncheck this encrypt system. So after clicking on next, you get all the summary of whatever you choose in the previous installation steps. So these are all the changes or things I made in the installation. So if everything is going good, you need to click on install. It's going to take like a 5 to 10 minutes. It's in my PC it should be different in your PC. If you have a high-end PC, it will be very quick. If you have a low-end PC, it will take a bit of time. So it completely depends on the PC and completely depends on the ISO file. Whether the ISO file is stable, it will be very quick. Whether it's a beta version or development version, it should be more or less. So that's the installation process. I don't want to install it because I need to make another video. So that's the reason. Let me close this thing. So this is the ISO file which released a few hours ago. So if you ask me, I don't recommend this version right now because the mouse pointer is having issue. But if you want to still try it, you can try it on your own. But don't try to install it on your main PC or a work PC. Try to install on the PC which you don't work on that. So if you want to test it, and always a good option, go with the live boot first, and after you're satisfied without any bugs or errors, you can go with the installation. That's the advice I give always in my channel. So it's clearly up to you. If you want to try it, it's clearly up to you. I don't have any problem. So let's go with the file manager. Again, it is taking a lot of time, and this CPU is running to 100% for some reason again. And we have again mouse pointer issues. Nitrux. So this is the system files. Boot. Let's go back. Users. Nitrux. This is a user folder. Applications. Nitrux. File system. And we have issue with the mouse pointer again. You can't check the system files again for some reason. Let me close this thing. It's not working properly. And we have a freeze of the application here. File manager is not working. As you can see, I'm trying to close. It's not working. RAM is almost 1.9 GB and the CPU is going crazy like always from the beginning of the video. So this is all the things I already shown. Let's see what are the applications you get. In the graphics, you get 2 apps. In the internet, Firefox, multimedia, clip and vwave, office, settings. These are all the settings. System, you get all these things. Utilities and wait. So let's try to, can't even close the I can't even move. Right now I can move, but can't close. You can go to the applications process. You can close from here, but I don't want to do that. Let me wait for this. But instead of waiting for this, let me check other applications. So here is the workspace. Let's click OK. Oh, there was a pop-up in the background, so I couldn't close. So let's try to open. It didn't even pop up on the top. It was in the background, so I couldn't see that. System, file systems, external, CD-ROM. You can check all the folder if you want. Variable, file system, boot, configuration, all the things you already know, so I don't need to open everything. So let's check some of the things. Like under settings, let's open manager. You can select a theme. Let's check about. Let's go to settings. Wacom tablet insider. So let's close this thing also. Let's open some other things. NVIDIA X server settings. You can customize if you want. So there is a lot of issue with the mouse pointers, so I wish they fix that. Let's quit it. Let's open something again. And there was a bit of delay in the opening of app menu. So let's go to the system settings and check some of the features. Let's go to the appearance. It is taking a few seconds here. So you get all these themes, application style, plasma style, colors, window decoration, fonts, icons, cursors, font management, splash screen, boot splash screen. So these are all the things you get in the appearance. Workspace behavior. So nothing is changed in this section. You can just check out on your own if you want. Window management, nothing changed. Window tiling, window rules, notifications, settings, connections, about the system. We already saw the about the system. Display and monitor, power management. So let's close this thing. Let's go to the desktop and wallpaper. So I think this is the new wallpaper, I guess. So here is some of the wallpapers which were new, which is aqua and aqua dark. Let's try to apply this. So this is the new wallpaper and this is the aqua. So you get two wallpapers in this version. So they already mentioned in the official website. So these are all the complete wallpapers available in the 3.2.1 of Nitrux. Mouse actions, location, icons, filters, and about. So let's open Wait-Droid. You can download the Android type here, G-apps, anything you want here. You can check the version, not about the system. So let's try to close this application. Utilities, you get all the games of Hero Games Launcher, install bottles. All these things were already in the previous version, so no need to show everything because it's going to make a lengthy video. Software Center, let me show you the Software Center. So that was a smooth transition, and we have like a bit of lag here, as you can see. So instead of smooth transition, there is hiccups here and there. There is a major hiccups, as you can see, and there's a delay also in the after like 2-3 milliseconds or 3 seconds, not the 3 seconds, milliseconds. There is a delay. So let's go to the applications. So you can directly install from here. Here are some of the options. About, this is the version. Let's try to open app image hub. Click on get if you want. Index, screenshots, and some of the description will be in this select section. So it is pretty much bad because it is taking a lot of time. Nothing to do. The updates will be available here. Let me close this thing. And again, you can see there is a lot of delay in the closing of application also. So I think that's the end of the video because there is nothing to show. I already showed everything. If I forgot anything, you do let me know in the comment section. But I tried to make till the end first. However, it took like a lot of issues, and there were like a bit of delay, and there was like a lot of hiccups even in closing and opening of the apps. There was no smooth while using this Linux distro. I didn't see any smoothness while using this Linux distro. There was a bit of lag. Let's try to open like a 6-7 apps and try to switch all the apps, and let me show you how it takes a lot of time to switch the apps. So I randomly opened like 4 to 5 apps. Let's try to switch the applications. So let's try to switch the applications and see whether we have like a smooth transition or anything like that. I can switch, but there was already an issue with the mouse pointer. So let's try to open like a 3-4 apps again, and let's see whether it's worked properly or not. Let's close this thing. So you don't get bloatware apps or anything like that. You just get the simple apps from the Nitrux. Let's open pics. Let's open the clip, view, office. So I opened like a few apps here, and the RAM went to 2.7 GB and CPU went to 100%, just for like a normal apps, not even the heavy resource consuming apps in other Linux distros, but these are all the like a image editor, video editor, and the file manager and the app store, like just common apps, and it's almost 100% in the CPU, and it's almost 3 GB in the RAM. So let's try to switch the applications. While switching the applications, everything is good, but when we were working in the beginning, it was a lot of hiccups. Let's try to use, and we see. So right now it's working properly, but in the beginning it was a lot of issues. We had a lot of issues. We can switch applications instantly. That's pretty good. But for some reason there was a lot of issues in the beginning, and again problem with the mouse pointer, and for some reason CPU and RAM it's not properly working, or maybe it's going crazy for some reason. I really don't know what is going on, but in the CPU it goes to 100% and it comes back to 2%, and RAM is almost 3 GB just for a few apps. So it's clearly up to you to judge whether to use this Linux distro or not. In my point of view, in my laptop it's not properly working, so I'm not going to install this on my PC. So it's clearly up to you. If you want to use it, if you want to test it, it's clearly up to you. You can do that. So if you ask me, I'm not going to recommend right now this version, because it was released a few hours ago, and I have a lot of issues with this mouse pointer, and the bit of there was no smooth in the while using. So that's the reason I'm not going to recommend in my point of view. So it should be different for you. If you want to still test it, it's clearly up to you. I don't have any problem. So let's check the applications version and close the applications and end the video. Let's check the version of the Vivio. This is the version. A partition. Again, we have issue with the mouse pointers. Let's check the version. Clip version is here. Nota. Let's check the version. Here is the version. I guess all the version which will start with the 3.0.1. As you can see, just moving around the numbers, the mouse pointer is going crazy. Let's close this thing. We already saw the file manager version. Let's check the bonsai version. Let's check about shelf. I closed the task manager accidentally, but we don't need anymore. It's almost the ending of the video. So these are all the version you get. So let me check all the desktop features. You get all the same desktop features. I accidentally opened the KDE integration, clipboard, night color on, night color off, a volume, disk and drives, date and time. So all these things we completed everything. So there is nothing left, I guess. If I forgot anything, do let me know in the comment section. I think that's the end of the video. So let's shut it down. So let's see the logout screen and end the video. So this is the Nitrux 3.2 version video. So I'll be making another video today because I'll be posting 2 videos daily without missing any day. I'm doing it from almost 5 years. I'll be posting 2 videos daily. In the future, I already posted in the past too. So this is the logout screen. So let's end the video. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. It helps make a good content for you. Other than that, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace out.